Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome to the Rec Room. Been out for a minute. Got reasons to explain why, but we've been out since Tuesday last week. We were not able to do Throwback Thursday. So we're back in action for Metal Monday, picking up where we left off on some MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And I hope all of you are doing well. So, yeah, we're hot off the weekend, of course. And usually a busy weekend for most people, doing the social thing with America's greatest pagan ritual. I'll just leave it at that. Um, but yeah, we'll get into some things here. But first, if you are new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions. With that be creative insight or project updates, and I've got that kind of backwards. So yeah, I'm a little out of it. So, and also you get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of the long-running video game deep dives and commentary. So right now we're essentially keeping an eye open for audience and participants. We're working on building a franchise from scratch in the form of the Firewall Protocol saga, and its first entry is available on Amazon. It's called Ascendant Chaos, available both in digital and hard copy form. So that's what we got going on around here. Currently, we're broadcasting on Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube, so feel free to lurk, comment, or chat at your convenience. I know you got a lot to pick from, so glad to have you along for the ride, regardless where you're at. And so let me think. Let's just get things moving. I probably have a few things, and I probably should have written them down, but I didn't because I was not being very organized. So I try to keep things unscripted, but at the same time, that leads to, being forgetful. So first up on the numbers. So thank you to the new follow on Odysee, I think, since last time. Twitch, on the other hand, it's kind of like, what's going on here, Twitch? Twitch is starting to dig a hole. So not the problem that we lost one, because I know we still have a few bots in there, so I just haven't done any kind of cleanup or rundown what's going on with numbers. But one other interesting thing of note, so we did the unboxing for the MechWarrior 5 Vanilla PS5 edition. I just uploaded that last week, and it was kind of interesting way of the numbers compared to some of the others we did, where it's kind of like initial burst and then kind of gradual climb and then plateau. So MechWarrior 5 went like jumped to 30, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess maybe not as many people are watching. And then it jumped to like 100, and then I didn't look at it for a while, and then it spiked all the way up to 500, blowing past Tomb Raider and a couple other things. And I'm like, well, gee, that's just weird how the algorithm works like that, whether it decides to put it in front of people or not. So I don't know how things work like that, but thank you for those who checked out the stuff like that. I know some people said they want more unboxing stuff, and I'll try to keep up with that a little bit if I can. Yeah, if anything, at minimum, I just want to try to capture, that opening experience for the things that are going to get used here anyway. Especially even if buying something off eBay, things become more and more of a rarity once you start taking the new in box items off the market. So better capture that than let it go to waste. So in terms of other things, man, it's been a weird couple of weeks. There's some good things, but just some things that have made things irregular for productivity. And there's probably going to be some more of that going on over the next couple months. So the reason I was not on Thursday was because I had a whole string of interviews. Now, in the past, especially a couple years ago, I have referred to the labor market as a hamster wheel. Well, in some cases that is true, but I don't think that's very gracious to what's going to transpire here. So, in a few weeks, I'll be returning to the land of the employed. I've actually been very thankful to have the last couple of years to be able to work on a schedule of my choosing. It's been very good, but at the same time, it has not led to a high enough livable return, even with doing shows and all the efforts here that we've made online. So, double-edged sword. Of course, when you start to get into those waters, you start becoming bound to things like sponsorships and contracts and anything else you got to do to make it work. But I've always been of the mindset that I'd rather have creativity be separate from the financial return, because then you don't have to start cutting corners and making different choices without the money driving some of that. So the good thing is, by taking on another position, at least that means things will continue to be independently funded here as they have been for the last 20 years. So that way you can guarantee that, to the best of my ability, things will remain in their purest creative form without, having some corporate entity saying, hey, this is how you're going to make decisions for this. And I've not had to do that thus far, so that's the good thing is that will continue. But the downside, of course, is the amount of time that will be traded will then have to require moving the schedule around. So therefore, the pacing will not be the same in terms of making progress on the completion of the second book and, of course, the third one to follow. Now, the good thing is, now that I know that, writing can get done in a shorter fashion, I hope that book 3, even alongside a work schedule, will not take another 12 years. I would much rather be disciplined to stay on top of that, barring some of the distractions I had over that decade where I was working on number 2. And on top of that, the good thing is show schedule can be reasonably maintained because that's a weekend activity, and I still intend to move forward on prints. One of the challenges, of course, is the audiobook and the Patreon content is likely to take the hit because there is just not going to be enough time with a full-time work schedule and taking care of the things that are of greatest priority, which, of course, is forward progress on writing. So it's going to be a wait and see, but if anything, just be forewarned, the Patreon stuff and the audiobook are likely to go just because they're so labor-intensive, and there has not been enough of an interest to warrant it because I've watched the numbers and really we don't get enough hits even on any of the audiobook things that I've posted. So really that tells me, even without having any kind of great analytics sense, it tells me people are not looking around on the profile and clicking on things, and that's fine. That's just the way it is. Not here to complain about that. It's just that it's an indication of where the interest level is at. Now, there may not be enough of an interest level in the book either, but it doesn't mean I'm going to stop working on it because you still have to keep pressing forward to make it viable and in people's face to the point of like, hey, yeah, this is something exciting and cool. You got to check it out. And we still got to build things like an audience and word of mouth. So the book and the franchise itself is still moving forward. So there will not be any change in that. It's just going to be the amount of pacing for those kind of things. I had one other note here. Pop culture wise, this is actually really cool. So I kind of got a hint. I didn't know when the official date was or when the events that transpired. But for those of you who've been around and noticed that I've got the Aladdin 3477 thing in the banner, well, I just recently discovered, it is official, that Aladdin 3477, the Gin of Wisdom, has officially won the award of Independent Sci-Fi Movie of the Year from Film Threat. So the director and a couple of the actors went to, I believe, California, likely LA, for a red carpet event that they did. And that's actually fantastic, and that's exciting to know that I've actually worked on a movie that has now won an award. Not to mention, just working on a movie is fantastic, but to actually win something for that, so that was pretty cool. So I think there's going to probably be some more videos coming up in the future here on Matt Bush's YouTube channel, which he's, by the way, gone from, I think, 20,000 followers over to over 100 just recently over the last couple of years. So clearly the marketing and the PR and everything of getting that released has helped with the YouTube growth of social media. I'd like to ride on those coattails a bit, but of course we're in a kind of different realm here since we do a lot more emphasis on gaming and books, and it makes it a little harder to do marketing, so we'll get there eventually, but glad to have everybody that's here so far. And gaming wise, man, it feels slow. I mean, nothing's grabbing the attention. I just watch for movie media stuff, and I haven't had anything pop up, so if anything, just trying to get you caught up on what's going on around here for starters. Maybe we'll have some more during the week. But that's all I got for the time being. So let's get moving on some MechWarrior 5. We are on episode 21 of season 2, which are called Gunzburg Gauntlet, because we are in the middle of the consecutive mission string that pertains to the Rise of Razelhag DLC, which we knew was coming. We only got like one episode break before starting the major string, so we knocked out some continuous missions last week, and of course they kind of hammered our mercenary lance to get them repaired and actually had to field some stuff that was damaged, and we might likely still have some of that going on tonight. But maybe if we're successful, maybe we'll clear the Rise of Razelhag, and each time we do, we are getting closer to some new content in form of the DLC, because I rebooted, this game. One, the advantage is we now are on better hardware, so things look better. Two, we did so following the Shadow of Kerensky DLC, which we have not seen much content of yet, other than a couple weapons and, of course, the academies and things that they've added. So we've not seen anything in terms of the mechs, the modifiers, and the cinematics, of course. So there's still some cool stuff to look forward to. I'm hoping that we're at a better clip than Season 1, just because greater familiarity with the game. So therefore, we're not spinning wheels on and doing a lot of random missions that don't contribute to the story or to the payload as a whole. But also, there's one other mission string, probably in the Solaris Showdown. So we still have some new content coming up here in Season 2. But right now, we're just working through the game's internal timeline and taking it as we get to it. Of course, these things kind of lock us out from the free form of flying around space, but that's not a big deal because, again, it gets us back and forth and makes you get ready for the dedicated campaign stuff. So let me get you some audio here. Make sure I don't forget that. And then we should be good to go. That electric heavy metal riff in there. All right, time to load. So we've been 7,000 days in space. So how many are we reaching? If it were 3,600, be 10 years. We're coming up on 8 or 9 years in space already. That's pretty crazy. I think we're like 30 to 50 by the time we finish the other one. I mean, all these NPCs are looking pretty good for being aged and decrepit based on their time out there. In space, no one can hear you age. Is that how it works? Okay, so let's just get a quick recap here. Now, I can't check the map. Likely we'll see some map changes by the time they give it back to us. So we have, so basically, Prince now Magnuson was the one that kind of initiated the mission, but we're back to working with Christian Mansdaughter and Tor Van Bergerson, whatever his name was. And so we'll probably see some familiar characters here. And first, though, let's make sure we're in adequate working condition, which we may not be. So we still got another 57 days on the Warhammer. So it looks like we have already flown to our location. It says we're at Gunzburg, which thankfully it's now listing as an industrial hub, so we can get repairs done this time around unless they move us again. Everything else has been repaired except the Warhammer. But that's not what I was using anyway, because the thing keeps getting shredded to bits. Let's change slot with my Battlemaster here. Which kind of condition are we in here? So this thing's not too bad. I'm trying to prevent losing our cool stuff. Catapult's doing okay. Got some vanilla stuff on the Marauder. Same thing for the Zeus. I should be putting better stuff on here, but the bot's going to get it wrecked and destroyed. So I typically only take the valuable stuff until we get into higher difficulty, or if there's an abundance. So it looks like we got some stuff if we get in a pinch. Yeah, we're at 58. I forgot. We're nearing 60 million C-bills here. So if something gets wrecked, we can always buy some of these. These are mostly looking pretty fresh, aka not damaged, other than this grasshopper here. But yeah, a lot of these are in pretty good shape so far. I'm not going to check the barracks because I don't feel like listening to the pilots yak at us. And the good thing is we're not in the black market realm. And I'm glad they put the little notifier down there. It says black market, 50% increase. I had no idea what the advantage of the black market was. And then they tell you, oh yeah, it's because it costs more. Now, there's some level 4 and 5 stuff here, but we still need that level... Is this blue because it's rare, or is it... Because I think that's one of the ones we need if I didn't drop that job. LRM 20, and that's an AC 20, so we still need 2 more of the other ones. I think was the reason I'm hanging on to that, because of the potential of getting medium lasers. I'll have to keep track of from week to week when I don't play. Ah, interesting, there's a level 3 larger laser, so 297, we can afford one of those. Not much backup here for my LB-10X ACs or solid slugs. Might as well check for the 20, it doesn't look like there was. Nothing, yeah. Level 3, missed it. To quote Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much. Medium lasers, nothing. Machine guns, nothing. So I think we're good here. Let's get in on the action. Lots of text to read. You've got a screen. And no offense if you have poor eyesight, but otherwise I am not reading this. But it does mention that Nicole Kels was back. So the good thing, we're in good favor, so we got a couple bonus things. We're only going to keep the damage coverage to a minimum. We want as much goodies as we can get out of this. So let's go into the 21s, because, look, that's already going to put us at 4.6 million. So again, yeah, we can take repairs, but if the insurance covers it, no big deal. See, it's not so much the repair cost that's the issue as much as how long is it going to take to repair it, especially when your next mission rolls out before they can get it fixed.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning.
Yes, I'm not taking that.
It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
See, look at this. I've got almost my heaviest dudes, and I'm still underweight by 65 points here. I don't know if I can do any better. What was it say? The Warhammers, you know, might be 5 better than this, but if I change him to, like, say, the Stalker, what does this do for us? That's got a lot of lasers. He's a laser dude, so that actually might be a decent plan. And actually, he needs work on missiles, too, so we're going to have to eventually get him to work on his ballistics. So she's maxed. I guess I didn't realize. She's now top of the rank chart here. And so we got 80... 75, 85, 85. Everybody's average under by 15. Hers is the lowest. Anything else I can boost? I mean, she's at what, 75? No, the Grasshopper's 5 below that. The Victor, what did I put on the Victor? So I got some medium lasers and the basic level solids, but I don't know if I want to give that to them yet. That's essentially going to be my backup for the time being. Yeah, we're gonna need some 90s and 100s to start fielding a better squad. Now, it's not that this is undoable. It's just gonna wreak havoc on everything. All right, we're good. Vanilla paint job squad. We ain't got time to paint. DJ, drop a beat. Are you up high enough? Not really. There we go. Oh, gee, it looks like my front yard.
The Ronin are continuing to spread chaos across the Republic. Their refusal to recognize our independence has now caused pro-Lyran radicals to refuse to hand over a number of former Lyran Commonwealth worlds
Lyran.
to us by
I would have said Lyran.
The Lyran administrations of Candice and Gunzburg have each hired mercenaries intent on keeping those worlds under the authority of the Tamar Pact. Here on Gunzburg, those Lyran forces are led by our old friends Nicole Kelswald and her favorite pet mercenaries, the Götterdämmerung Society.
The Götterdämmerung.
We believe that their primary munitions depot is at the marked coordinates. Your objective here, Commander, is to destroy the depot while the Tyr and the Dragon's Breath move against other supplemental targets, weakening Kelswald's grip on Gunzburg.
Of course. Oh, there's Tor.
Those Mercs have taken Stortala City. Christian, my family.
I know, Thor. You haven't been able to make contact with them. But we can't blindly rush into Kelswald's stronghold. Especially when Ronin forces are also in system, attempting to take Gunzburg for themselves.
Target down.
Alright, what are we up against here?
New target, Hunchman. Incoming missile.
Oh, the missiles in.
This is the place. Level it all to the ground. Leave nothing for them to use.
We're doing a destruction mission. Oh yeah, let's use this PPC that we have. Ooh, his head's red. I missed.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks. You cracked it right in the head. Nice shooting, Commander.
Alright, who's doing the missiles?
Target, Orion.
This guy.
That hostile, the smoking carcass.
Incoming
The
missile.
only reason the Commonwealth had this world was through the sacrifices of my men during the Fourth Succession War. You have no right to it.
missile. Target acquired.
Gunzburg was a Tamar-packed world long before you Fossil Hawks were shipped here by the Koreans. To replace the true native Bigfoots, you're taking this system. You people are nothing more than illegal
Target
migrants
destroyed.
living on the Tamar-packed
Target
property.
acquired.
Oh. Somebody wants to instigate the whole illegal immigrant thing. She doesn't look Native American, what was it, well, I mean, what is it, the Tamar Pack? Which one would she be considered? Whoa, that blew something fierce up.
Positive contact against primary society targets. Move on to the next objective.
What next objective? The next objective is just wrecking the place. Oh, Manicores. I don't look. No, that's not on the list either. Oh, it is. There we go. About time. Demolisher is the one we need one more of.
We've destroyed half of the targeted infrastructure, Commander. Keep at it. Prepare the prisoners. Manslaughter, this is my final warning to you. Leave Gunzburg to the Tamar Pact or face the consequences.
Oh, this looks like a weapon thing.
Christian,
You didn't think the LCAP forgot about the first tier's desertion from our ranks, did you? Or where family members potentially harboring such fugitives live?
no, Christian.
Pull it together, Miraborg. Elsewhere you wouldn't dare.
Holy crap, they're targeting HQ. We're taking serious damage here.
Oh, if you cut off the head of the snake.
Acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Heat critical.
Targets have taken critical damage.
Yeah, well, I'm busy shooting the guys who are trying to shoot it.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Better give me some good stuff to take all these guys down. Ooh, I'm working. Don't lose my stuff.
Critical.
Hey, everybody here right as I took them out.
System offline.
11% left, eh? Oh, we got more coming in? Really?
Mission complete. Commander, head to the marked XF site. No need to stick around here anymore.
I agree. My arms are a little crispy.
New target.
You
Locus.
and the members of the first tier have abandoned your sworn duty to the Ryran Commonwealth Armed Forces, stolen LCAP property, and have now raised up arms against loyal citizens of the Ryran Commonwealth. You and all known associates are hereby labeled as traitors to the Commonwealth and are sentenced to death. Captain?
No, you bitch. I'll kill you.
Come and try. I'll be waiting.
What a smug fish.
Kill the mech.
Good job, Serena.
Commander.
We're a little busy. Yeah, I forgot we used Serena because Captain Chris was on the bench. All right, 6 mils, a decent payout. So wow, so damage still took 800. I was kind of surprised. I wonder if it's because the NPCs probably took a little bit more that time too. So hazard pay and the garrison. So we can take a Shadowhawk, but there might be some other goodies here that would disrupt that. Well, maybe not. I mean, other than an LRM-5, and maybe some of this fun stuff. It says this is the same model I already have, so if I do this, I got 5 points left. So I've already got several level 5 PPCs. Huh. So am I more likely to use that or the 10s? Well, if I do this, I grab something else. That's a 1. Actually, you know what? So if I can grab that, and then maybe that laser. There we go. So that's 3.3 mil worth of goods. So if she's from the Lyran Commonwealth, isn't that the green one? Or am I confusing that with the Lao? Yeah, I can't keep all the geopolitics of this stuff straight. So it looks like Cave and Stalker didn't do so good. He was the one that took all the damage. Then he had vanilla weapons. At least he got a little work on his missiles, though. Alright, I went up on missiles and ballistics and heat and whatever else. So let's keep going here. Alright, now what's going to happen? So we're still going to be on Gunzburg, right? Let's check. No, gotta check the timeline because it doesn't obviously tell us right when we're moving on. So mission start 14 days. Warhammer's still not gonna be done. Our quarterly takes place a week after the mission start. So one thing I don't know if I bothered to... Oh, yeah, you're going to cold storage. Ain't paying for you. Let's see how long it's going to take to repair these. So 9 days, that one's good. His, surprisingly, 5, okay. Or hers, I forgot. 37 days. So Stalker's out of commission. We'll put him back probably in this Joker catapult then. The question is, what's mine look like? 20 days. Now, can I partially do a repair? I have not really considered this. Loadout, for example. I could do the loadout, but that's not going to do anything to repair. Let's try this here. Can I... Oh, this... So it's got... I've never done this before. I could technically do these repairs individually and say, forget the PPC, and if I can keep this under... How many days? 14 days? 6 days. 7. 7. 9. 12. Check that out. I've only played this game like 4 times. Never bothered with that. So, oh, the legs aren't done, but it's okay. I can roll out there with a bum leg. But, so it'd basically be the leg, like one leg in the PPC, which, I mean, how many times was I rolling out this thing without? That's exactly 14. Checking that out, it even says will be concluded ahead of time. So you can customize the repair. It's just, it's been a shortcut the whole time. So, yeah, no PPC, but I've still got all of my other weapons that are good, and everybody else will be complete in time as well, actually, except for this one, but, like I said, we'll give him his, other thing that we normally use. The Baconator. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's do a save, though, before we get moving. So we're on 21. Gunzburg. Gute Damerang. Who comes up with these names? Am I just randomly stringing some consonants and syllables together? Okay, so let's see what he's got to say. Strikes against the logistical network were successful, but they didn't draw her out. She committed a war crime. So I don't know. We don't know if I think something happens with Mirrorboard getting he gets injured or something. So right now it says Mirrorboard and the Dragon's Breath will take the northern theater while the commander and I will take the south. Okay, so we're splitting forces here. Okay. He's promising that Kelswall will be next. We shall see, won't we? Alright, so roughly similar negotiation points here. See, it's already gone up to 400. Well, at least it can't go any higher than that. A good thing I took the damage coverage, because Goofball definitely got wrecked. Alright, we'll do the same thing for Salvage. We're at least getting mechs to sell out of the deal. They're not going to pay as much this one, though. So I tell you what, let's go down one of those and up on the cash and bring us up to 4. Gotta play conservative here. Don't want the money just getting, don't want money burning a hole in the airlock. I don't know if that would work right, but you get the idea. Okay, so really all we need to do is switch him for something, even though it's going to bring us down on the weight by 20. Unless we find something else to work on here. The Grasshopper still got, you know what? So he still needs missiles. We got the redundant lasers. You know what? We'll see if he can handle that. That'll give him some damage, actually. Oops. Deploy. Alright, everything else should be ready. A mech is with for 14 days. Yeah. We knew that. We did the math. Take you to school. Alright, here we go. Punching above our weight. Yeah, this is prone to happen until you have a strong enough lance.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Online. Sensors online.
Oh look, this will look like my front yard in a week after the snow melts.
The Ronin in the 211th. We need to engage their forces across 2 fronts. For this, we've broken up into 2 attack groups. Thor and the Dragon's Breath will approach from the west. Commander, you and I will be approaching a Ronin forward operating base from the south. If our 2 forces can shatter the Roman combat units, then we'll be able to refocus our efforts on the Gutudammerung Society and get vengeance for everyone Nicole Kelswa killed.
Overstay Manstortier. The Dragon's Breath has made contact with the 211th, encountering heavy resistance. I'm moving in to support.
Okay, Commander. Let's move out and engage along our fronts. Good hunting.
Yeah, the map's similar to this when we face Kelswa, but I don't think it's this one yet. Why is my leg red already? A trip on a rock? So we get 2 paths here. Why is that one? Oh, that's where they dropped in. So I'm not assuming there's any kind of secret. This isn't exactly Tomb Raider here. The off the beaten path does not strike me as profitable. Except that's coming from up above, isn't it? Scenic dead end. There's a little water river. Well, there's a waterfall up there. Get rewarded by scenic backdrops. A little splash action there. Ooh, another one. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Alright, who's the NPCs running up here? Oh, one of them killed the Demolisher for us? That took care of our job, just by them being up there shooting at something?
We are engaging the
That's convenient.
Seems to be only token resistance.
For now.
Oh shit. That's because they are swarming us, taking heavy casualties over here. I'm here with you, Dragon's Breath. Keep on them.
Okay, go all the way up top. What is this terrain? Some choppers.
Acquired.
Oh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Alright, dude. Yeah, there's a little autocorrection on that one.
New target, Wolfhound.
Wolfhound. Oh no. Who's afraid of the big bad wolfhound? Big bad wolfhound. Oh wait, that doesn't work with the lyrics, just saying.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
You better not be talking about the demolisher that we just took out. Maybe the mana core. It's all lightweights.
New target, Panther.
Ooh, look at that. One and done.
Target acquired.
Lasers right on the noggin.
Target destroyed.
I see a Phoenix Hawk.
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired.
That will leave a mark.
Oh, my PPC's working. I just didn't repair it. I thought it was like out of commission. I guess it's still functional. That's interesting.
Target acquired.
Oh, I caught the tail.
New target. Target destroyed. Heat critical. New target, Phoenix Hawk. Offline.
Oh, overheating. Not paying attention. Not staying in my lane.
New target,
bug.
Locust. Heat critical.
Ah, we can run in circles here. Alright, what we got here?
Mirabog, new contacts bearing down on you from the north. IFF readings label them as Gutatamrang Society. It's an ambush. They'll be right on top of you in 5 minutes.
Odysee, my forces are in no shape to be facing this new threat. I'm withdrawing my unit from this engagement. What? Dragon's Breath! My men are in slow-moving heavy and assault mechs. We need you to screen our withdrawal over dead. These third-party hostiles fall outside the negotiated objectives of this mission, and my men have already suffered heavy casualties. I'm invoking the self-preservation clause of our contract, and withdrawing my men from this fight.
Negative, Dragon's Breath. You are to screen Oberstleutnant Mirabog and his detachment's withdrawal. They need you.
Respectfully, Odysee, that's not going to happen. We're not getting paid to throw our lives away just to preserve yours. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Best of luck.
Stupid quote. Our thoughts are with you. What's that gonna do?
Dragon's Breath, respond. Damn it. They've cut off communications.
Goddamn mercenaries! They're happy to take our money, only to throw us to the wolves.
Thor, we need it.
No, don't you dare say anything, Christian. This isn't the first time Magnussen's mercenaries have breached their contracts in this war and left our people to die. They're only here so they can rob us blind when we need their help the most.
Sit tight, Thor. We are coming to get you.
Oversir, the 211th are withdrawing from the west and collapsing on our position. They're attempting to cut us off from supporting Oberstleutnant Mirenberg's combat group.
Then break through them, damn it. We need to get Mirabog's battalion out of there.
Yes.
Clear this field ASAP.
New target, Spider. Target destroyed. New
So in other words, they were. It goes back to they're surprised that these guys would actually fight, but they're like, no, we're honor bound to fight. This is the same guys that are like, no, we're self-preserving here. Oh, that's a waste of lasers.
Agony with that headshot.
Oh, overheated.
acquired.
Kill confirmed. Obstacle flag.
System offline.
Whoops. That was done. Pop him and drop him.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
We need to speed this up. Breakthrough and support Force Battalion.
Working on it.
Incoming missile.
Oh, so they sent some 2 more dropships, so I'm the only one really taking much damage here, but still. I guess they called it Gauntlet for good reason. 'Cause, I mean, I know it's a Gauntlet when we fight Kelswood. We gotta make sure these things are in shape by the time we have to put up with her.
Incoming missile.
Oh, purple something flying around the air. Oh, whoa, that thing just spazzed out and disappeared. Oh, man, now we're getting punked here. I'm in the red. Man. Eliminate all enemy forces here. Let me get some distance. There's the purple one. Purple flinger. Ah, you took out my machine guns again, jerk. Oh, my leg's gone too. Oh, come on.
My forces are now engaged with them.
Critical. Target acquired.
Man, circled by these guys or what? Alright, Shadowhawk's down.
Pilot screaming from here.
Do I go for the lightweights or...
New target. Crusader.
Uh,
Target acquired.
let's get through the... Oh, wow, that went down. Somebody at least helped out on that one. Ooh, I'm losing a couple lasers now, too.
Heat critical.
Get that shot. There we go.
Destroyed.
2 left.
New target. Marauder.
Using my gimpy Battlemaster.
That's the last of them.
There we go.
We are on our way to help.
It's too late, Christian. We're pinned down. We'll be overrun by the time you get here. Get out of here. Leave to fight another day. Avenge us.
Sorry, there isn't.
Ah, disconnect. Who's disconnected? Twitch is disconnected. Well, this is, we haven't had that happen in a while. I'll have to see if Odyssey will stitch the file together correctly. If not, we're going to be using the low quality YouTube edition. Alright, Twitch is back up. Odyssey's back up. Alright. Oh, gotta make sure this stops, because otherwise it's going to autoplay and make things even worse. Okay, let's we try that again.
More I could do.
My daughter, Tyra. Look after her for me when I'm gone, Christian. Give her and the Republic the freedom we fought all our lives to see.
You have my word. I'll make sure of it.
I know you will. Goodbye, Overstay.
Overstay.
Speed, old friend.
Sounds an interesting title.
Fall back.
You have overstayed. You're welcome. Man, I don't know where that cut out, like right in the middle of the dialogue, but that's unfortunate. unfortunate if that part got cut off. Essentially, so I'll recap. So essentially, Tor Mirrorborg got overrun.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess this will cover it.
I dedicated my life to fighting for the freedom of our people. To build a better home for you to grow up to see. One where you would never leave under the boots of House Corrida or Steiner. But the great house's disdain for our people is endless. Magnuson and the Republic were fools to trust that they would recognize our people as equals, or that the hired guns would care for anything more than lining their pockets with what little wealth our people have. One day, you will learn of all the things Christian and I sacrificed for our people, and of the mercenaries that betrayed us, leaving your mother and I to die at the hands of our oppressors.
What, is your mother a
I'm
pilot
sorry
too?
That their greed and indifference robbed you of a life with us by your side. If by some miracle I survive and live to see you again, I can promise you one thing. I will make them pay.
The cool thing is, yeah, some of the DLC campaigns did get a little bit more dramatic. I mean, even though that's kind of still a vanilla cutscene, but at least they added some context to why you're going through all the trouble. Versus like, hey, we got our political wedding here, and you're gonna go take over some stuff. All right, so 5.2 on the payout and an extra crispy Battle Master. So we only have 18 this time, so I'm not quite sure what to take yet. Let's see what they threw at us. Man, they're throwing all kinds of junk for all these heavies that we're fighting. I say heavies, I just mean heavier than this random stuff. So I guess can't get anything above the Crusader here. I don't want another General. Looks like we already got 3, so I guess I'll take the other Crusader. We'll take the PPCX, and we got 1 point left. We've got everything else here, nothing else we need. I guess take the most expensive one, which should be the medium laser. Yikes. Okay, how much time are they going to give us for repairs? Because that was brutal. So 1.2 million. Surprised I took $1 million in damage and still survived that. And that's why I don't put all the best stuff on there until absolutely necessary. All right. Who else? Yeah, none of them took any damage. They made me do all the work. NPCs usually use a meat puppet. Oh, that's fantastic. He's going to give us another $1 million and a Cyclops. So they secured the northern front. They recovered Mirrorborg, but heavy injuries. He crashed into a tree at full speed, bruising his spinal cord and heavily scarring his face. He'll live. So Dragon's Breath must have been the Corrida group, and they're at 35% capacity. So one shot at dislodging her from the Gunzburg. So he's sending this based on salvage from his. All right, cool. We finally got one of these piddly ones done via the Demolisher. We get an AMS, but why did I want this? Probably just because it's the type... Oh, no, this is War Dog. I guess I thought it was going to be easier. But also, we don't have many AMS, so having the EMS might be helpful. Keeps us in level 8. Oh, it does get us closer to being done with War Dog, though. Okay, so mission briefing, Gunzburg Part 3, timeline, however. Next payment, 7 days, mission start 15 days, so... we're going to have to do some selective repairs here, or I'm going to have to mix it up a bit. My Battle Master's pretty shredded. I don't think it's going into the next mission. You gave me a jank Cyclops. It's not fully functional. How much is it going to take to repair this thing? 25 days, so that's not even going to be doable by the time... I guess we might as well repair this one to get it started. 1.7 mil, though. Oh, I didn't get to look at the thing, so now that I just spent it, we're at... we were just over 70 million. Alright, I haven't been using the Crusaders. This one's gonna get junked. The Warhammer's still got 43 days, so I'm definitely likely to be using the Victor here. So how's the Zeus doing? 6 days, that's good. Marauder's 2 days, that's good. Grasshopper 3 days. So yeah, I'm likely to be switching to the Victor here. Yeah, 43 days. Destroyed weapons and equipment. Machine gun times 2. Yeah, so do I not have level 2 machine guns to replace that with? I mean, I know I've got 3s and 4s, but my goodness, if all the level 2s are gone, I gotta go drop it back down to 1s till I'm ready to use the others. Wow, I used all of the 2s. Yeah, he might make me use some of the 3s up. Interesting. I'll deal with that later, but either way, I gotta get it repaired. And what's the Victor guy? Do I want to juice this thing before we go out? So it has Streak SRM2s. So those function differently, though. You gotta have this specific lock on for it. So it's maxed out, 432 on armor. It's got jump capacity. I mean, unless I have a higher level of these here, which I don't know. Well, if I do, I don't know if I want to use them. So I got 2 level 1s, 2 level 3s, backups on the 0s, so what's the net difference in damage? So basically, I could go up to 10. Oh, I'm already at 10, so really the change is coming from the rate, the range, and the rate per minute. Then we finally get more damage with a level 3. I'm not going to do anything with those yet, so I'm going to roll out the Victor next time. So it brought us down to 67 million in repairs. We'll actually pause here so I can save. Where are we at? 21. All right. I can't think of much else to do, so we don't have a cantina. I can't put another job in, but it would be nice to get rid of any of these others, like the Harasser or the Manicores, but we just don't see those as often. Collecting 2 Ravens, haven't seen any Ravens. Killing 3 Stalkers, interestingly, that we haven't fought any either. At least not in the last couple missions. Alright, so our quarterly payment now is down up to 2 million. I mean, obviously with being in the 70 category, that's fine, but we got some other stuff which might need to get cold storage'ified if we're not using it. Right now I'm trying to keep our heavies out here, but if we're not using some of the middle territory, it's kind of a problem. Don't want to be spending money for no good reason. Okay, I guess we'll take on the mission here. They land a huge blow against the Ronin. Pushed out of the territory. The Bavaria Mountains. Kelswa is mobilizing the entirety. Use them as a force multiplier. So the idea is to do a, like, I don't know if this would be a war of attrition, but catch them when they're low on supplies. Yeah, okay. Visibility poor. So I don't know if we're gonna, I mean, I guess this is where we actually fight her. So this might be the end of the chain if this goes well. So stick to the damage coverage. As much as we can here. Hopefully get as much pay as well, so it gets back into 70 million, hopefully. Okay, so the Battlemaster's out. Let me pick the Victor here. Everybody else should be fine.
After weeks weeks of fighting, Nicole Kelsoir's forces appear to have gotten the upper hand over the Ronin, forcing them to retreat to the Bavaria Mountains. Kelsoir has fully mobilized the Gutodommerung Society, looking to crush the remaining Ronin before they can fortify their position in the mountains. Before she undoubtedly pivots to hunt us down. But we won't give that monster the opportunity. Our best chance at taking Kelsoir out is to slam into her with everything we have while her forces are committed to finishing off the Ronin. The battle ahead will not be easy, but it's a fight we must win. Otherwise, Gunzburg will be lost to the same monsters that murdered our families and nearly killed Oberstleutnant Miraborg. Move out and destroy them all.
Aye, Captain.
With 3 separate armies fighting a must-win scenario, this mission will likely devolve into absolute chaos. To get through this, you'll need to stick close and support the first-tier mechs accompanying you on this mission. Pick your targets carefully and do not draw too much attention to yourself. Otherwise, you could find yourself simultaneously targeted by both Steiner and Karita Op-4s.
That's why this got difficult.
No contacts are from the first tier.
For the Republic, fire at will!
Colonel Kelsoir, unknown is identified as the first tier. They're engaging all parties in the field.
I have to thank you, Manslaughter. You think that the trouble is turning over every rock to flush you and your rats out. Commonwealth forces, the first tier have entered the field as a hostile third party. Put them and the Korean partisans in the ground with the rest of their friends and family.
So am I supposed to leave that one alive?
Society mainline forces touching down in the OZ. Watch yourself.
Well, I gotta take them all out, I guess.
One of Nicole Kelsoir's House Guard dropships entering the combat zone, which means she can't be far behind. Be ready for her when she comes.
Yeah, so we got numerous waves to contend with here. This took a few tries. There's gonna be, see if we can get it in one, but a little unusual mech here. Try to keep these guys alive. Yeah, there's a hostile. They fighting each other or fighting me? Oh yeah, good times. Do that again. All right, the stock is finished though. Youch. Okay, that one's done. There we go. Oh, who's this? Oh, get off me. Use them for shielding here, or the mountains for shielding here for a second.
First tier, Nicole Kelsoir has taken the field in her Atlas. For all of the lives that she has stolen from our people, make these mountains her tomb.
Yeah, let's wreck your Warhammer.
I'm detecting Ronin reinforcement entering the OZ.
Oh, is she gonna land right on top of me, or is she taking off? Oh, there's yellow on the left, red on the right. So I'm gonna go back around, try to come behind them. Alright, let's keep these guys alive, stick with them.
New target, Shadowhawk.
Move a tank, I don't want to crush you, which I just did.
New target, Rifleman.
His name was Thor Miraborg, a better man than you would ever be. We will see him
Well,
and all of
because
our
she's
people that you
not a
killed
dude.
avenged.
she wants to be a dude.
Commander, right ahead.
Alright, who's first? Is that her? That's her. She's already done. What a chump.
I only wish Miraborg and all the other souls we've lost to that bitch were here to see her get what she deserved.
Exactly. Alright, the question is, do I sustain it? Let's save my ammo here. Yeah, she went down like a chump. Yellow's ruining.
One more to my kill count. Taking heavy damage.
Yeah, heavy damage. I'm like pounding you. Oh, right in the kidney! Mechanical kidney punch. So they got another. Oh, it's a Zeus this time. Punch a hole in it. Oh, that's the mountain. Oh, I need a sandwich for my careful here. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Square in the head, Commander. I'm seeing no more House Kelswa guards in the Odysee, and the Kuta Society are in full retreat.
That will leave a mark.
That one's running. What you doing? One-legged hawk? Yeah, you ain't limping your way out of here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's what I do. I do. Careful with that. It's alright. I still got lasers. Alright, do we have another wave? Schnikes, there's another wave of them. Crud. Alright, so there's at least one blue NPC up there. BCR heads in, one taking damage besides me, and they got, ooh, 2 mids and, or heavy and 2 assaults. They gonna go around? 2 assault, next go around the outside, around the outside. Alright, what are you doing on the rocks?
Hell of a shot.
Oh, my LB-10X is a little more challenging. Ooh, they help perforate him.
That had to stay.
Oh, they got that one. That was an interesting view. Alright, the other one going around the mountain. Yep, it is. Setting the trap. He's gonna be smart. I have to do this with the manual stuff. Now he's turning around. Oop, the other one's coming from behind. It's not just me, pal. Do the other stuff.
Taking heavy damage.
Ooh, I don't know. I just... Hold on, what'd I lose? The zeros. Yep, that's why. Anything else I can sacrifice on this one? Or shoot with, I should say. I mean, it can all go, technically, but... I'm gonna run out of stuff to shoot with. But you guys hit him. Bring him over toward the the mountain man over here. That blue one's still down there. Now my miss. Oh, the missiles aren't. There we go. On fire. Ooh, I'm in the red. Oh, I'm gonna go. Armor in the red. Structure in the red. I'm cutting it close. I'm gonna have to kick somebody out. We're gonna finish this one. So I still got missiles and one laser. No, I don't have lasers either. Just fired and I didn't even realize it. Oh, he doesn't have much heat left either.
Just received word from the Ronin forces. They are standing down and surrendering.
There we
They will
go.
no longer be participating in this fight. First tier, all Kurita and Steiner hostiles have been eliminated. Gunzburg is ours.
They got the cheer track. Wow, did it the first time. He's the victor. Alright, exfil, or are they gonna take us? There we go. Wow. I think that might be the end. I don't remember. Because, I mean, so we had a couple missions from Predalets, a couple from one before that. So, I mean, that's already a healthy chain if they just ended this one with a 3-parter. There's another 6. Except we got some repairs to do this time. Ooh. Some other fancy stuff in here. So, we can at best do Shadowhawk, Griffin, or Thunderbolt. Or another Warhammer, same as we already have, which is a piece of junk. But I will take some of these goodies, I think. So we got... Oh, man, some good missiles in here, too. Let's start with my favorite lasers. I have to get some jump jet 3s here. Okay, so... Definitely want all of these. Might as well take these because they're valuable. I mean, large laser burst, probably decent. But actually, you know what? Let's get more backups on the laser 2s. And these are not streaks, these are just normals. But level 3, let's get some backups there. Okay. Man, yeah, I took so I took the bulk of the damage at 2.3, and the rest is 500 scattered across the other 3 of them. Okay. I'll live with that. Oh, and they're still, they're gonna us Kelswas and 5 million. We're gonna be rolling in the C-bills here. Gonna be like Scrooge McDuck in space in 3,500. Gunzburg is now free. She did not just purge the families, but the entirety of the governing body approved by the elected. Wow! So she went over. She took out the entire establishment. Wow. So they're going to give Mirborg a political position. So you don't really, apparently don't interact with Mirborg again. They don't tell you, I'm guessing, assuming his daughter is still alive, they just do the cutscene, but then say he's alive. Okay. Oh. There's more. We're not done yet. Can't see the star map yet either, so we're not done. Okay, but we got some repairs to do. Let's check the timeline first. So we're going to depart immediately. Oh, we still got people in training still. Okay. So we don't get to our destination in 28 days, so at least some of our other heavies will be done. But man, so check that out. So 76 mil, but we're up to 2.4, likely because the Atlas now being in the inventory. So let's figure out what we want to do here. And it's broken. So it's going to cost a bit. I'm going to probably put that in storage for now. Oh, it's not even showing us the... it's doing the glitch out thing. Let me get some of these started first. So 28 days. That one's ready. 14, that's ready. And this is the repair hub. I don't know if we're going to a repair hub next or not. So 24, that one's just under. And 2 lasers. Level 2 lasers. 56 days. Well, we're going to need to repair it anyway. I'll have to go back to the Battle Master for the next set. Or at least next one. And the Warhammer. But actually, for the Battlemaster, I have to get that other thing, the other stuff repaired too. Yikes. That's still going to require more time. When's the... So the Battlemaster's not even done till we get to our destination, so technically I'll have to start the repairs for the machine guns, and probably still not be able to take it into battle. Ooh. So it's a good thing that I had the zeros on this one, because they got smoked. Alright, Mr. Atlas, you're going to cold storage. I'm not going to repair you just yet. We've already got the Cyclops to contend with. I have to put some juice on this thing. Alright, so everything repaired, initiated that we can afford to. Yep. Okay, so let's save. Yeah, now departing Gunzburg. Here we go. Back to space. The Kung's army is forced surrender of the Ronin commands. Okay. So he's the son of the guy that was the instigator. Got it. Okay. Radstadt. Okay, that sounds familiar. Not as familiar as Gunzburg, but yeah. Oh, the first Cavalry. We've got kind of like this Middle Eastern kind of group I think we partnered up with next, which really made it kind of weird because, again, I couldn't tell if this was more of a Germanic or Scandinavian realm, and then you get kind of like a, you know, East Asian kind of thing going on, too. Kind of jarring. Alright, let's take a look at the cantina. Anything worth adding? Collect one. Oh, you know what? For 2 million for medium chemical lasers. Kill 3 chargers. That's going to be a bit difficult. Kill 7 Igors. Well, that's another 1.7. Can probably add that. So let's do this one first. Let's see if... Double check, make sure I got one of the Warhammers to give up. Do we have duplicates, or is it just the one I have? You know what? I may just get rid of the Warhammer. Because it's been pretty generic. And it keeps blowing up on us. I mean, it's nice to have it as one of the early... Oh, you know what? And I'll get my dual machine guns back for that. And some other lasers. You know what? Yeah, you're going to cold storage. We now have a Warhammer to dispose of. Okay. Actually, so what does it look like now? Oh, I hate that. Well. Oh, did it bring it back out without... Oh, no, it brought it back out without doing anything to it. Okay. So it's saying its cost is 2.849. Am I going to get enough back for that? 2.849. So we're getting 40,000 extra C-bills. Okay. I mean, the bigger thing is we are behind on this mech collector compared to, like, War Dogs, so I think that's advantageous. Get that caught up. So we'll do that. Yeah, so you can have this junky Warhammer, which has cost us a fair amount. Partially into 7. Okay. So, equipment's at 8, mech's at 7, mech hunter is at 6, treasure hunter we're actually most behind at 5. And of course, War Dog's got the prize of the speed boost. Alright, so next cantina mission. Usually the 7 Igors isn't too bad, so it's a matter whether we find them or not. And we'll just sit there with that. Okay. Let's check the academy. 1 pilot eligible. I mean, ooh, this one's pretty beefy, but again, 350,000 a cycle, plus $1 million enrollment. So you're paying 350. So times 4 again for a year. So you're paying about 2 mil. So you'd have a good chance of XP, skill cap, and trait chances for any of these guys. That's interesting. Oh, she likes the fire starter? Really? Yeah, we can't use mine. Well, maybe, if I took the good stuff off. So, Zeus. You know what? We got the money. Just to experiment here. I wonder... Let's put Captain Holder through the grinder. So it says per cycle. So in other words, no, that's just tuition. Then, so it's not another, 1.2 mil. That's not bad then. So I was just reading that wrong because we had not yet taken on one of these that has the cycle cost. Okay, we'll try that. These are crazy. So it'd be like a total of 5 million for them being gone for 2 years there, 4 years for this one. Undergraduate program. Can I get an undergraduate butt whooping with a giant machine? Interesting way of putting the terminology. So while we're here, before we get to the mission, let's see what else we have to look at for goodies. So they like us now. At least we get 15% off. Okay, that's just the high level one. That's not the one we're looking for, because I keep forgetting it's the LRM. Level 4 flamer, don't care. Another backup large laser, we'll take that. LRM 10, we've already got enough of those. Oh look, a level 5, but we need the level 4. Okay, alright. Ooh, jackpot! Where's my money soundbite? Now I can start putting some lasers. I mean, dude, you can juice up that hunchback with some series of these. Actually, I could. We'd have enough. 17. Put 8 on there. Hunchback be going to town. I'll take all of them. Oh, there we go. And a machine gun. It's only one, though. Still not getting too frisky with that one just yet. So, I'm not using the PPC as much, but if I got 4, I could technically put one of these on the Victor. I'll take these, though. I'll take the high, small lasers. I'll take that one, too. SRM 3s. 4, we'll take that one. It's like a Toys R Us shopping spree. The UAC-5, see, it keeps... I could have sworn the UAC-5 was prior to the modern DLC, unless they just overwrote it or something. So we got 1. Let's go for... We'll add 1 more. How are we doing on anything we need here? Heavy rifle ammo, Gauss ammo, supercharger. We don't have any jump jets for the high stuff. Or the heavyweights. Chem laser. Ultra. Do we need the ultra? Yeah, we got a couple. We'll round up to 10. Alright, so Atlases. That'd be Atli. I don't know. No awesome. Ooh, Battlemaster 1D. Which one do we have? 1G. So we've got way more lasers. We got way more hard points on this thing. That's why I keep overheating it. So 6 hard points plus the PPC. This one's got 4 hard points, 1 PPC, but it's the upgrade slot. So yes, keep skipping that one. Not worth it. Alright, Stalker, and I don't want spiders. We're way beyond spider territory right now. Okay. So I think we're ready to take on whatever he's got next here. So apparently we're going after Junior Kurita, join up with the 1st Cavalry. On our optimal LZs, Commander, secure a beachhead. Oh, goody! Who loves beachheads? Oh, not me. The only thing less worse than the artillery missions, I think. Alright, we're going in. So we're now at Radstadt, and I don't know how many parts we got for this one, so we at least did the 3 parts of Gunzburg. Alright, we'll stick with the damage cover, and let's try to get at least 4 mil out of payment here. So there's 4. Alright, let's go 1 more salvage then. So 4 million and 21 salvage points. Let's see what that nets us. Everything's looking good, except I got a burnt marshmallow of a Victor over here. Yeah, let's Rotate that out. Okay, so I got rid of the Warhammer. So, oh, my battle... Oh, that's right. The Battlemaster's not going to be ready to go either. Do I take the Hunchback? The Cyclops is going to be pretty weak. Man, we're 90 points under. I mean, I may have to take the Grasshopper and get... You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll take the Grasshopper. At least that's got some weaponry on it. He can have his catapult back. It's going to be like 110 points under. No problem here. Yikes. This could be a problem.
Marcus Kurita's eldest son Alexander has rallied a number of disparate Ronin forces and has raided Radstadt. He's hoping to find hidden combined military caches lost during the Fourth Succession War. If he's successfully able to acquire these hidden stockpiles, he could resupply the faltering Ronin forces and further prolong this war. We cannot allow that to happen. The 1st Cavalry have been in system and holding his forces at bay for the past 2 months. But they're a lightweight reconnaissance unit without the firepower needed to bring an end to Alexander's Ronin. We need to secure a beachhead so that we can land our assault forces and relieve the Cavalry. Forge us a path, Commander. Taking out their communications towers will allow us to deploy reinforcements.
Yeah, perhaps I should be using the fire starter.
They provide a valid target of opportunity.
Yeah, we're going for every... I mean, this is probably the artillery strike option here.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That's not what I needed.
Artillery installations detected.
Yep, there we go.
Every possible opportunity to cut
You're
down
rained on.
Ronin bombardments.
Alright, where's the tower? Oh, I did get the tower. Lovely. Ooh, there's an Igor.
On cue. VTOL on approach.
Target
Got it.
destroyed.
Oh, then it goes to crash on me. Kamikaze.
Target acquired.
There was another one.
Target destroyed.
Target set to hell.
Alright, we got that one. Nope. Now we got it. Oh, this one behind me. Where is it? I gotta go back. Dang it. Now maybe I can reach it without getting me. Okay, we got it. Now I don't have to go back. Alright, I gotta get the one inside the bowl. Go to the right. I don't know if I can go over the wall. Maybe that'll work. I still haven't been hit yet. It's a little unusual.
Target acquired.
There we go. That was down.
Destroyed.
Pardon me while I make a door. Oh, you're gonna smell you, Gory.
Target destroyed.
It's 3 out of 7. Well, that'd be 4 out of 7.
Bottleneck is marked for destruction.
What? We got Stalker?
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Let's take it.
Damn it! Need another right arm when we get back.
Already?
You all see that? The commander took that poor bastard's head clean off.
Alright, now I gotta see if I can find a way through this. Demolisher. Oh, we are done. We ain't finished the Demolisher now. Alright, whatever. Where's this at?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Shoot, where is it? There we go. There's one.
Target down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so there's that. There's another one. Artillery unit, finally.
You're coming up on our primary objective. Clear out this installation's defenders and secure the facility.
Primary.
Defensive position.
No, we're not doing the primary yet.
No chance of stopping our planet fall.
Another Igor coming in. Yep, another Igor.
Unassigned target is flying in.
Yeah, you know what else is flying in? Artillery strikes. I don't know if I got close enough to kick over the hornet's nest and make them come chase me yet. So is this number 5 satellite? Really? Man, if you're using something that's like 48 clicks, I think you're barely making through any bombardment like that.
Good work, Commander. I'm deploying
Alright, there's the
gear forces to your
satellites.
location to assist. Sit tight.
Thread the needle. Alright, let's go with stupid artillery. What is that?
New target, Grasshopper.
Oh, Grasshopper v. Grasshopper, huh?
Target acquired.
Let's do that again.
We've just entered the combat zone. Touching down now.
Roger, Viking 1. Assist all friendlies on site and clear the field. Good hunting.
Target
That
acquired.
VTOL is on our list of targets.
Oh, well, we got 2 more to work on.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, that's a lot of red. This will swing around the outside here. Oh, who's that? Oh, what? One of our targets is actually a VTOL?
Once you've found a targeted asset, move up to it.
What's that?
And we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Not good timing for salvage.
Enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
And all the others are coming out, so like I gotta get those other things first. Oh, I'm gonna get mugged here. Oh, here's all three of them. There we go.
You cracked him right in the head. Nice shooting,
Yes, I did. Walk over these. I can't shoot them. All right, 3 out of 6. So there's like 3 of them sitting at one location.
Our munitions can be restocked.
Lost the component.
All right, that's 5 out of 6. This means the last one here.
Lost. But I'm not afraid to die in battle.
I'm not afraid to die. It's so dark. All right, there we go. Artillery down. Now it's just the units. There, he's down. 2 more. New target. Quick draw. Not for long. Who's left? Oh, a little too closer. to step on you, Demolisher. Maybe.
Target destroyed.
Target mech neutralized.
Yeah, this is the one that glitched out. I was going to say something about this earlier, but I think all the VTOLs were out there and they kind of got hung in the air. And to redo.
Target acquired.
Hopefully not the case this time. There's all Igors? Every one of these is Igor. This is good they gave us a mission right after.
Target
Oh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Aww.
destroyed.
I'll take it down before I can shoot him.
Destroyed.
So now we gotta get inside the base here. We still got stuff pressing from the other side. Oh, it's a tank. Alright, enemies in range. Where else are enemies in range? No, there we go. That was it.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Nothing this. Alright, which enemies are in range?
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Alright,
destroyed.
something in the back. That's
Target
it.
acquired.
Too far.
Hell of a shot.
Nice. Is that the grasshopper? Oh yeah, that's a grasshopper that we passed by. Apparently he got stuck on a wall. So we got all the artillery, got all the satellite uplinks. So we got an 8 out of 11. I don't know if that's including the ones on screen or if they're sending other batches at us. We can take care of this and then we'll go work on
Good
those.
work, Commander. Ronin forces in the area converging on your position to take you out. Clear the field and secure the LZ.
Oh, well, I guess we'll take care of the other stuff first. Oh, look, the Zeus has got no arms. As effective as the Emperor having no clothes. Oh, I just realized that we may have a disconnect again if it's doing the Twitch thing. We may have to end after this one. 10 minutes here.
Acquired.
There's a tank.
Destroyed.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Wow, that's like, what, 4 salvage already?
The more ballistics, the merrier.
6 out of 11, 5 more. And those VTOLs, yeah. Could have been stuck.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Add one more to my kill count.
There you go, there's another 3, that's 9. And whatever they're bringing in over here. Something that shoots missiles. Like a tank. Nope, that's quick draw. Oh, there's the other one on the ground. Shouldn't have much left here. Not after that bombardment.
Target destroyed.
Tanks, but no tanks.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Is that 11-11? Yep, there we go. Is that info, or are they just sending the other small fratas?
That target's a heap.
Nope, here comes another dropship. Part 2, survive the final assault. Let me get out of your landing zone so you don't, like, drop on top of me. I'm surprised I'm in better shape than the NPCs right now, too. What do you got? Rifleman, huh? More like a squirt gun holder.
Target acquired.
Cyclops. How many lasers am I holding up? Bonk. Use you for a punching bag. Oh, now he's looking at me. Got nothing left. Fall over. This is where you fall down.
You're clear to land, Odysee.
Oh, cool. I think they're bringing in the dropships again.
Cavalry, this is
There's one.
Christian Monstoter of the first tier. We have just breached atmosphere and will be planetside shortly. Have all commanding officers report to my dropship immediately. I want a sit rep on all Ronin
Oh,
activity
there.
at Radstadt.
Acknowledged, Overstay. We'll be there. Happy to receive the relief.
That's cool. Alright, I got 6 minutes to wrap this. Otherwise I'll have a third part. Good old classic disconnects. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Oh, look at that. Just shy of 7 mil. 21 points. We can actually take a... Ooh, that's not the Cyclops, is it? Because I wrecked it so bad, Cyclops wouldn't normally be worth that light. Oh man, look at all this good stuff. AC2s anyways. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'll take the double. I definitely want those, definitely want that. Then what am I stockpiling here? I guess maybe the twos. Might as well take some of this high end. So there's an AC-20. Wait! No, I keep forgetting LRM 20. Alright, we'll take that, and I got 1 point left. Yeah, we'll take the extra jump jet, I suppose. So there's another 2.4 mil. So who took the most damage? Serena? Oh, and she's injured. I guess walking around with a mech with no arms for about 20 minutes. She was the one who used it as a punching bag. Alright, the Igor one's done. Check that out. There's another 1.8 mil. Look at that, 83 million. Can I convert that to US currency, please? Oh, except it's in the future. It'd be like 2 cents. Alright, so collect 2 dervish. We'd hardly even see those. Chargers. And then this is the treasure hunter. We're not still doing those in the middle of all of this. Timeline. So they're almost done. We got 7 days until the mission starts. Payment due in 54, which is up to 2.2. We did not acquire any new mechs on that one, but we definitely gotta get this stuff repaired. So the Zeus is missing some stuff. That's not going to be done in time. That's not going to be done in time. That's a problem. Mine's not going to be done in time. That's not going to be done. We are going to the bench. Good thing my Battlemaster's like ready to go. So I think we're going to be sending out the Battlemaster, Stalker. Oof. When's this done? Victor's still got another 28 days. Yeah, we're sending in string 2 here. That's looking a little sketchy. Save that for next time, though. I think we already went through all that. Or we're going to be buying from the hodgepodge. Buy another Atlas just to take it out. Yeah, we'll deal with decisions like that next time. So we got about 3 minutes before this thing chokes. We already put some people in school. So we'll deal with that later. And actually, the ones that are almost done are from the previous drop. Okay, let me do a save here, and we will call it a night. Oh yeah, 04. Didn't quite have as many this time. Mostly because I didn't have to redo the Nicole Kelsois fight quite so much. Okay. Reasonably successful. Took a beating on the last one, but made it through on the first try. Made it through the the Gunzburg missions first try. But now we'll see what's left here. So it looks like we probably have another part or two left of this one. But then we will probably be done with Rosalhag, hopefully next time. So I'm trying to think of how the highlights. Not much, but appreciate everybody's been hanging out. So I know we had some views over on the tubes. Not sure about Odysee, and then maybe we had a little bit on Twitch as well. So glad to have everyone. And barring any issues, I think we should be set for some Metal Slug for Tactical Tuesday tomorrow. Play by ear the rest of the week, but otherwise everything should be on track. Have a fantastic one, and see you soon.